Next thing I know is I just started thinking, what happened last night? What did I do? I had to go to work that day. I know there was a lot of celebrating because I know a lot of people won money at that party that I was at, and I just said enough was enough, and I was tired of being tired. I was so so tired of waking up on the floor, so tired of not knowing what happened the night before. My body was worn out. I was just tired. So I decided that day when I went in that if I was asked to give a drug test, that I would turn myself in. And it was that day that I went in and was asked to give a drug test, just a random out of the blue. Coincidentally, and I just said this was the sign right here, right now, and I took advantage of it, and I told all to my dispatcher and to HR, and thank God for the programs that Price Chopper, the Golub family, have set aside for people with my condition that want help, because they were there for me, and it was amazing. It was an amazing process. I was scared. I knew that it was going to be a new life for me, and I knew it was going to be a better life. That's why I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it for my sister's family. I wanted to do it for myself most of all, so I could be on this planet just a little bit longer to give a smile, give a hand, help somebody out, see my niece and nephew grow up, meet my brother-in-law, and everything.
So you ended up going away for treatment. You ended up going, where'd you get treatment?
Well, HR sent me to a gentleman by the name of Dr. Bob, that Dr. Bob Wishnoff, that Price Chopper deals with, and I went and seen him. Sat down, he's a psychiatrist, I believe, but anyhow, sat down, talked to him, told him my whole story, and from there he suggested outpatient services at Conifer Park in Troy. So I went there. I was there for a long time. I did hold my job for a while. They held it, but they suggested that for the first couple months or whatever that I seek help before I came back, and it ended up being a little bit longer than that because of the fact that I relapsed in rehab, and I regret that. I didn't take advantage of what my what do you call it, my counselor there at Conifer Park. He suggested self-help. They all suggested self-help, and self-help is something outside of rehab. AA, NA, all they got a ton of programs for outside help, but it wasn't until I relapsed that I realized that I needed self-help, and that self-help was AA. I am more of an alcoholic than I am an addict, and they suggest going 90 days, one meeting every day to AA. I needed more than that. I felt as if that was my new home. I loved it, and that's where I wanted to be. And I went to probably about 120 to 200 meetings in 90 days because I had nothing else to do but to get sober and get better for myself. And I suggest that to everybody else.
So you're sober. You're sober now for how long?
Been sober now for 4.5 years.
Congratulations. Tell me how life is now sober. Since I got sober.
Since I got sober, things have changed for me dramatically. I haven't had to start over anymore, which I did many times while drinking. I've lost everything many times while drinking and doing drugs. This time I know it's only material things, but I got tired of losing everything and then starting all over again. Today, I'm thankful. I'm in pretty good health. My liver's back to normal. They did tell me at one time my liver was in jeopardy, real bad, and they said that I had a 50-50 shot of my liver going back to its normal state, which it is now, and I got a great job. Been with the company now for a little over 9 years with Price Chopper. Been driving truck. I can say that I'm happy there, and got a brand new truck. I got a beautiful soon-to-be wife, awesome stepson and stepdaughter to be, and I'm where I want to be in my life right now.